Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Technical Program Committee, I'd like to thank you all for participating in this conference, OCEANS Shanghai. Your participation is the key to make this conference successful. As you can see, we have many student participants. Some of them will chair the sessions for OCEANS. Some of them actually email me that they have concern regarding the chair position. Actually, I think this is a very good opportunity for them, not just for learning, but also for sharing and serving. Actually, our student post-competition chair, Dr. Li Ye, who is sitting somewhere, and he was the winner of the student post-competition a long time ago. And for myself, the first time I attended OCEANS is back to 1995, over 20 years ago, when I was a graduate student at the Institute of Acoustics, Chinese Academy of Sciences. And to tell you a secret, I used that opportunity to impress my future supervisor, Dr. Ken Stewart at the Wuzhou Oceanographic Institution. So today I'm really excited to be part of this conference, not just for my personal tie with oceans, but also for the opportunity that we, the Chinese oceans community, can make contribution to this well-recognized international event, and particularly for students. The students is the future of our future, and our future is with the oceans. So thank you for the Marine Technology Society and the RTB Ocean Engineering Society for giving us this opportunity. For the plenary session, we're honored to have 4 distinguished scholars to make keynote speeches. The first speaker is Dr. Lei Bo. Dr. Lei is the Director General of the Department of Science and Technology, State Oceanic Administration of China. He is also the Director General of Community Service Office and the Executive Vice Director and the Secretary General of Chinese Society of Oceanography, Executive Member of Council of Pacific Society of China. He has a lot of experience on organization, management, and the practice on ocean science and technology, such as the research on strategy planning of ocean science and technology, the implementation of national mega projects relevant to the ocean, the construction of academic society, and the supervision on popularization of ocean science. Let's welcome Dr. Lei.
Sorry. Oh, 谢谢. Respected Chairman and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving me an opportunity to stand here to say something about the Chinese marine science technology development and what we have got achievements in the past 10 years. And anyway, I also want to spend a few minutes to introduce something. And now we concerned how to improve the Chinese level of the innovation for the marine science and technology. Okay, in my presentation there is the 3 contents. The first is supporting policy and measures for the development of marine science technology. and main achievements and progress in the past 10 years, a decade. Another is what we think about the new situation and the requirements by the national or local, whenever it's international. The third is something that we concerned in the SOA and how to improve the level of the innovation. The first, I think, I want to spend more time to introduce about it, just because today's meeting there are a lot of the people come from overseas. I think I want to spend the time to introduce something about the Chinese policy and measures to support the Chinese marine innovation. So actually, since the 2006, the central government and its devolved departments, which related to marine affairs, it's just like SOA, Department of Agriculture, Ministry of Agriculture, and Ministry of the Science and Technology, things like this one, and a lot of the related departments. The individual or combined issued a series of policies and measures to supporting the development of the Chinese marine science and technology. It's very important, the plan is what we call outline for the National Medium Long-Term Program for Science and Technology Development. This strategy was issued by the State Council. In this one, there are a lot of the topics about the ocean be included, like seawater desalination, utilization of the marine resources, and marine environment protection, and engineering, technology, and equipment. All of these are being encouraged. Anyway, it also lists the marine technology as one of the frontier technologies, and 4 parts of this one be included as the key contents. One is the 3D is the marine environment monitoring system. The second is the seabed, the flow-based, the multi-parameter fast sound technology. The third is natural gas hedges exploitation. And last is deep ocean operational technology. And based on this strategy, there is another is very important, the policies, or what we also can is the long-term plan, is national strategy for marine development by reliance on science and technology. These strategies be joint issued by SOA and MOST. It's aiming to promote application of the marine science technology achievements and helping upgrade the model of the Chinese marine economic development. There are 5 objectives in this strategy. One of is the speeding up the transformation of achievements. The second is application of the public technologies. The third is the development of the marine information products. That is very important just because in China, different departments, they have their own channel to get the basic data from the ocean. But the data haven't same standardizations. So we need to collect all this the data and use the IT information to merge the historic and the current data and produce the standard the products to serve the ocean development or the management. The fourth is constructing the fundamental platforms of the marine science and technology, enhancing the service ability of the SAT for supporting the whole marine affairs development. Last one is implementing the major demonstration projects. Well, in the past 10 years, also have another special plan be focused on the ocean. It's like the 11th 5 years marine science technology plan. It was joint issued by the SOA, MOST, and the Ministry of Education, Ministry of the Defense, State Defense Administration. And another is especially the seawater utilization. That is also very important in China, just because along the Chinese coastline, a lot of the cities lack of enough money to support their development. So seawater utilization is very important thing for us. Anyway, we also have the National Deep Sea High-Tech Development Plan and the 12th Five-Year Marine Science Technology Plan. Actually, in China, every 5 years, we need to set up a series of plan to guide the 5-year period, the development. So in the past 10 years, at least the 2 5-year plan be focused on the marine science. Apart from this, the strategy and policies maker, and we also have a lot of special projects be support by the central government and local government. And use this project to improve the Chinese level of the marine science and technology. I think since like the 863 and 973, since like this is the biggest and the famous plan of all of you understand it. And the Nature Key Technology Support Program and the Nature Science Foundation, all of these be covered all the fields of the science and the technology. But apart from this one, you know, also have some special projects also just focus on the ocean. These projects be issued by SOAR and another related departments. Here I want to introduce 4 of them. One of it is the comprehensive investigation and evaluation of the Chinese offshore. This is a very big project. It's continued almost 10 years. It started from 2003 and finished in 2012. It aims to at the investigation status of offshore marine resources and the environment. And based on get huge data to set up the Chinese framework for digital ocean. And we want to use the framework digital ocean to support the development of the economy and the integrated management of ocean. This is the framework of this project organization. It's the steering committee and the special expert advisor, as it's like this one. And this project involved all 11 coastal provinces to take part in this project. The second project is what we said is the special research project, it's OCEANS'16 for the public affairs. Maybe this is not a correct translate, but I think most of the Chinese people know what I said. Since 2007, the SOAR and the Ministry of the Finance launched the special research project. It's focused on marine public affairs. It's 7 fields be supported, like marine safety, maritime rights and interests. And second is integrated management. Third is the environment protection. The fourth is hazard prevention and mitigation. Another is the sustainable utilization of the marine resources and marine observation, monitoring, information technologies. This is a feature to show you how about the input by the central government. We have statistics since the 2007 to the 2015. There are 9 rounds and about 297 items were approved and implemented. And the total funds from the central government be supported almost 3.2 billion renminbi yuan. The local financial complements also up nearly 1 billion yuan to support this project. The third project for this one is currently continued to implementing is the project for regional demonstration for marine economy innovative development. It started in 2012. In order to vigorously developing the marine economy, the SOAR also combined the Ministry of the Finance to implement this program. But this program just focuses several provinces. It's not covered all the coastal provinces. We choose the several typical provinces and cities as project demonstration area. We choose the Shandong, Zhejiang, Fujian, Guangdong. Anyway, also we added Tianjin and Jiangsu as the test area. For this one, the central government support almost 4.2 billion yuan from 12 to 15, only 3 years. There have the 5 fields be supported items, priority items of this project is the healthy and efficient marine aquaculture. The second is biomedicine. The third is equipment. I think this is mostly concerned with Chinese today's meeting. And another is public service platform. Also have the seawater utilization. What I mentioned is that is very important topic in China. Well, the last one I want to introduce is the National Marine Renewable Energy Special Fund. This is also want to encourage the Chinese to change the energy the consumers' mode. We want to promoting the marine renewable energy ability. And so and MOF jointly set up the special fund to support the research and exploitation the marine renewable energy. Okay. According to the preliminary statistics over the past 10 years, apart from local government and the enterprises, only the central government and through the vigorous type of the scientific and technological projects has invested nearly 20 billion yuan in the past 10 years to support Chinese marine science and technology development. This is a huge input in China. Okay, apart from the policy and the financial support, we also can see that the past 10 years, the Chinese research force also increased fastly. And up to now, there are 5 disciplines and 11 sub-disciplines of the marine science be covered in the education system. Many includes the marine environment monitoring technology, marine biology, and the resources exploitation, and since the marine general technology. And according to the statistics by the most, there are 180 institutes now involved in the marine research. Of course, the main body of this research is belong to the State Oceanic Administration. Up to now, the State Oceanic Administration have 14 national naval institutions and centers, and 15 sea area level research institutes. Here are some very typical platforms I want to introduce for the overseas friends. One of it is the National Laboratory of the Marine Science and Technology. It was joint built by most Shandong, Qingdao, and the related institute belong to the SAWA, MOA, and MOE, and CASE, focus on the fundamental research and cutting-edge technology of the marine science and technology. Before this meeting, I heard the professor, also the admission Wu, the head of this laboratory, also joined today's meeting. I haven't met him. Another, apart from the national level, also have a lot of key labs. The key labs is classified 2 levels. First is state, another is provincial or departments. Up to now, at least 50 key labs be set up. In SAWA, we have 1 state key lab and 20 department key labs. This is the main body of this to support the Chinese marine science technology innovation. Apart from the key labs, some of the marine engineering technology demonstration, the centers and co-share innovation platforms such as the Chinese Ocean Sample Repository and the Sample Repository and the Chinese Ocean Microbiological Culture Collection Center, things like this one. A lot of the common platforms also be set up in the related research institute and the universities. Xuwen, tell me the time. Okay, Xuwen, remember the time to remind me. Apart from this, we also set up some for the demonstration about the industry the marine high-tech and appropriate technology. In Shandong, Zhejiang, Fujian, Guangdong, Tianjin, we choose at least 8 sites to demonstrate about Chinese biomedicine and other high-tech industry. And also we want to use the sites to gathering another related industry can combine to accumulate in this way to anyway, that is very important for China that we set up the national marine research vessels. Just because in China, different departments, they have their private research vessels, but these research vessels can be cannot to share their schedule and the scientific facilities. Also to share they get the data from the survey. So just to face this problem, the SOA combined the National Development Reform Committee and the Ministry of the Finance, Ministry of the Education and the MOST and Natural Science Foundation and also Chinese Academy of Science jointly launched the establishment of the National Marine Research Vessels Fleet. After now, the number of the research vessels almost up to 45 vessels. 17 is all ocean, another is offshore. This picture shows you the newly built comprehensive the vessels in the recent years. Okay, this is the first part. And second, I want to show you some of the main achievements of marine science and technology innovation in last decade. I just choose several special projects they got achievements to show you. One of the Narrow 8 special project. Another is special investigation natural gas hydrates. Anyway, also the exploration of ocean and international seabed resources, and the China Antarctic Arctic scientific expedition, and the development of ocean satellite application of the ocean remote sensing in China. For this one, I just mentioned before, the Narrow 8 special project was permitted by State Council and finished in the 2012. It has completed multidisciplinary investigation and integrated assessment. Actually, in China, since 1949, I remember at least 3 times the national organized the large-scale investigation about Chinese offshore and the coastal line and the islands to survey the offshore environment and the resources to support the coastal development. And after this one, enter the new century, we started the Narrow 8 special project. It's covered all the fields about what we think, or meet the marine science and technology. Actually, this is the biggest financial investment for ocean investigation in China. Almost the central government supports 2.2 billion yuan for this one. And it's used the satellite, multi-beam, and buoy, Argo, submersible, and the mega data and information. All the advanced technology be used in this project to support us to collect the basic data from the offshore and the coastal line. Actually, it's got a lot of the huge achievements. It's like how accurate the measure the data from coastal and the mainland of China. Actually, this is the first time for China to measure the length of the mainland coastal line and the number of the islands is belong to China, according to the law of the sea. Well, anyway, a lot of the basic data for the coastal zone and the offshore of China also was updated. Here, this is some results we show to you. And this is the framework of what I mentioned is Chinese digital ocean. It has one basic platform and two systems. One is we use this investigation get the data and the historic data. We merged and standard. After this, we set up the data warehouse. Use this data and modeling to reclassify the data and produce the several different products to serve different demands. A second special project is the special investigation natural gas hydrate resources in the sea area of China. Actually, if you notice, if you care about China's development, you know that in the 2011, I remember, the news also tell us the domestic, the Chinese scientists discovered high purity methane hydrate reserves in the Shanghai area, in the northern part of the South China Sea. It's huge. And the Chinese domestic expert estimate the body of the water has methane gas hydrate reserve equal to the 68 billion tons of the crude oil. Today we have the Japanese scientists come here, and we know that Japan last year they said they will open to develop the hydrate gas business. The third is exploration and exploitation of the ocean and international seabed resources. Actually, up to now, the China, according to the law of the sea, and we are the first country signed the exploration contract with the International Seabed Authority. I think most of you know this one. This is the area that we choose as the mineral resources. Well, anyway, I also want to see several words about China's Antarctic and Arctic scientific expedition. China, through the SOA, organized almost 32 national Antarctic expedition and 6 Arctic scientific expedition. If you have the time, tomorrow still stay in Shanghai. Tomorrow, the Xulong will come back to Shanghai. This is the foundation that it was set up in the Antarctic. Anyway, we also have the station located in the Arctic. A lot of the basic details and the samples for studying climate change in this area be collected, and Australia, the sea ice variation be studied. The last one, I also want to tell you about development the Chinese ocean satellite development and its application. Up to now, we have the 3 satellites of the ocean satellites that be launched. One of is the color, 2 of those is color and watercolors satellite. Another is dynamic satellites. According to the Chinese medium and long-term development plan for national civil space infrastructure, the ocean observation satellite system will consist at least 3 items. First is the color remote, and second is dynamic, and third is surveillance satellites. This map can show you how about the Chinese the National Ground Station Network for ocean satellites. We have set up 4 stations. One of it is located in Hangzhou. It's Academician Su, the second institute. This shows some remote sensing applications products. It's like a prediction of sea ice Arctic and a prediction of the wave height, things like this one. Well, anyway, we also have a lot of new technology of the instruments and equipments for ocean exploration and expedition were developed in the past 10 years. We classified as the marine generate technology sensors, sample equipment, vehicle, observing system, and drilling and mining equipment. I think Jordan is very famous vehicle. Most of you knowing. But anyway, I just will see the Haima. This is a remote operate underwater vehicle. It was developed by Professor Lian Lian. And she's the head of this research group. Oh, this is the depth of the Jiaolong. Well, anyway, the technology for marine strategic emerging industry development also is rapid. And how about time? 2, 10. Okay. One is about the seawater utilization. I think, how can I say? Actually, in China, up to now we have set a lot of the utilizations, the factory along the coastline, especially located Hebei, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, and things like this area. And also we have export some long MEDs plants to the Indonesia. This is the first time the Chinese big equipment of the utilization, seawater utilization to export to another country. Anyway, the marine renewable also be developed quickly, fastly. We use the fund to support wave energy, tidal, offshore wind energy, thermal energy, and biomass energy. Things like this all cover the renewable energy from the sea be supported. And some demonstrate site also be set up. One of these set in the Zhejiang. It was developed by the Zhejiang University. Okay. Anyway, the healthy and the sustainable aquaculture also developed fastly. A lot of like seed breeding and disease prevention, country technologies. I think maybe it's a distance with today's meeting. I can flash it. Well, okay. Okay. Just for to support the Chinese technology development, we also set up a Chinese marine standardization system. Up to now, it sets the standard system framework, which comprised 11 subsites in this system, from general to the special, all of this one. And we have released almost 300 national standards that's covering the most fields of the ocean development in the recent years. Okay. What is the new situation and requirements for Chinese marine science and technology development? We think one of it is very important is the President Xi Jinping asked. He asked us to encourage in the shift from the marine science and technology to the innovation. This is highest order. Apart from this one, in this year's report of the State Council also stressed the work out and implement national maritime strategy, safeguard the maritime rights and interests, protect environment, open up the space for the blue economy, things like this one. And anyway, to develop the science and technology, the State Council also issued a strategy for innovation-driven development. This is also very important to support and to improve the level of the Chinese marine science and technology. Just because from this year, the China's 13th five-year plan with the development will be launched. So, okay, sorry, this one. No. In the 13th five-year plan, it lists a lot of submarine items, which include like deep water, green sea, high-tech as priority fields. Chinese government encouraged all the researchers can pay their more attention, focus on the green safety and deep sea water as the technology priority study. Another fields like the desalination and marine biology, medicine, and marine equipment manufacture should be breakthrough and development in the next 5 years. In this plan, also is meant to take more attention for the ecological environment protection. Anyway, in this plan, also list a lot of the projects that is related or also most focused about the marine science, like deep sea space station and engineering equipment, high-tech vessel, and the Blue Bay project and the Jiaolong HUV expedition, Dragon expedition to Polar, and submarine environment monitoring system global. The Chinese global, it's like the US, the integrated monitoring observation, ocean observation system. Also, we want to encourage the setup of the Chinese smart ocean, the digital ocean to improve the next generation about to collect, use the information to analyze and to produce the IT products, what we call is smart ocean. And apart from this, also has the island protect, some items which focus on protection of the environment. Well, the third requirement is by the reform of Chinese science technology. This plan supported by central government, the fiscal expenditure. Actually, it started in 2014. The central government changed and reformed the financial support for science and technology. It's combined all the funds from the different departments, put all the funds together and redistribute and classified at 5 parts about these funds. One of is the National Natural Science Foundation. And another is the major national science technology project and national keys research and guiding funds for technology innovation. Another is the special projects, the base and the Thailand. So the last one about the new requirements for us to develop the Chinese marine science and technology is just because the new responsibility about the state oceanic administration. It was reorganized in 2013. In its main responsibility, it has the very important duties organizing the ocean survey and promoting the innovation of the level of the marine science and technology. Now it has, Now the SAWA has devolved departments, 11 devolved departments. And in my department, our duty is responsible to organize the formulation and the implementation of marine science technology development planning. And the second is the standards, methodology, and standardizations. And the third is survey. And also is the establishing mechanisms to promote the innovation of marine science technology. Okay. Above that, I just introduced about the last decade, what we have done in the policy and the financial support, and we got the achievement. Also, I mentioned about the new situation and requirements by the national and local, what about international. And how can we face the demands to change and also to improve our level of the development of the marine science technology. And as the main body of the Chinese marine focus on the marine affairs, the state Oceanic also issued a lot of measures. And here I just list some main measures for you. The first is we want to, we want to issue a series of plans to continue to support the ocean scientific innovation. One of them is very important. It just follows the President Xi Jinping urged. We need to set up a national general plan for ocean scientific innovation. The time is spent from the 26 to the 2030. The strategic goals is to comprehensive the innovation capability overall, approaching the world advanced level, achieving the breakthrough, the deep sea, green, and safety of the marine high-tech areas, promoting the marine strategic emerging industries for further expansion, and maintaining sustainable development of blue economy is the total the strategic goal of this one. Apart from this one, we also have the special plan. It's like it's very similar like the last decade. It's marine science technology, the 5-year plan, and another is also we need to continue the strategic plan of the marine development reliance on science and technology. Also the seawater utilization, renewable energy, and the standardization plan also be issued soon. The second is we want to improve the, last? No. The second, we want to improve the 5 kind of the fundamental abilities ocean for the innovation of the marine science technology. One of the national base for high-tech. Another is the demonstration base. Third is laboratory of national and key lab or state key labs as the number. And the fourth is national engineering research centers also be encouraged to develop. Last is the national marine research vessels. We want to expand the fleet from now to at least 50 or 60 vessels can be included in these national marine research vessels. The third is we want to implement 4 special projects urgently. And one of the, I just mentioned the project for regional demonstration for marine economy, innovative development. This is supported by the MOF and the SOA. And this year, I think at least 1.2 billion RMB yuan will be support for this project. Another is the marine renewable special fund. And the third is National Key Research Development Program. This is what I just mentioned, that just because the central government is reformed, that we combine the different funds to support the public affairs. One of it is the Safeguard for Ocean Environmental Security. Anyway, we also have our international cooperation project, is what we call is special project for global change and the ocean atmosphere interaction. The last one is about, just because today is most obvious for the technology, I think this I just show you. And for this project, we have 2 sub-items in this project. We welcome overseas experts can join this one. We set up international cooperation the items. We want to use the different countries, their talents, and we can come face the same challenge in the West Pacific and the Indian Ocean. We want to solve some problems that affects the Chinese climate, and also to prevention the disaster or mitigation the disaster. One of is the physical ocean, another is geology. Both of them, the leading sites from the second institute. More details about this project, I think it's just academician Su is here. If you have the interesting and want to set up cooperate with them, and you can contact with him. Just because the academician Su is the head of the steering committee for this project. This is the special project of classified items. The first is to do 3 kind of the works: standard, meteorology, and quality supervision. We want to enhance the standards, and we want to quickly to improve the Chinese standardization in the ocean fields. Well, anyway, we want to set up the 2 kind of infrastructure. One of is marine satellites, and another is offshore test sites. according to the plan, before the 2020, there will be 7 satellites will be launched in China. Two watercolor, 2 dynamics, then new, one is new generation watercolor, another is salinity detective. Also, we have a joint cooperate satellites between the Sino and French. That will be launched in 2018. Okay, we also, sorry, last one, sorry. We also want to set up 3 offshore test sites from north to the source, like Shandong, Zhejiang, and Guangdong. Last one. We will also want to set up legislation for ocean investigation. It's just because we face a lot of the problems that it's like the simple data and survey equipment sharing and vessel schedules. We need to share and to open, but just because the departments, the TICO, we cannot to solve. So legislative maybe is the best way. So we want to push the legislation for the ocean investigation in the near future. Okay, all of this that I want to tell you. Maybe it's not correct or not clearly. If you have the more detailed question about the details, we can discuss privately. Okay, thank you.